Alright everyone, today I'm going to be putting this decal on my car, so I'm just going to go through the process with you. Let's get started. So the first thing I want to do is find a location for the decal. So I'll put the decal in a couple of spots and see what it looks like, and I'll use a little bit of tape to hold it in place and probably climb in the car so I can make sure it's not really blocking my view or anything. Yeah, it's a small decal. It's not going to really block my view that much, but I just want to make sure I like what it looks like from the inside as well. So I'll put it in different spots and we'll see where we like it. That's pretty close to being just below my eye line, so I'm going to move it down just like a half an inch, reposition it, and go check it out again. So I just washed the car, which means that this area here, because I did the windows, could have some material on it. It's going to make it difficult for the decal to stick. So what I'm going to do is take some rubbing alcohol and a microfiber cloth and clean the area right where the sticker or right where the decal is going to lay. So just take your microfiber cloth, put a little bit of rubbing alcohol on it. That will help to get anything off of the window that is still there. Any kind of Rain-X or anything like that should help clean that off and make it so that your decal will stick properly. Also make sure that you don't have any dirt or contamination under the decal that will make it look odd or strange. So it's real clean now. I could feel it feels a little different now that I'm rubbing it. It feels like that Rain-X that I put on there has been cleaned off. So I'm going to move on to the next step. So for this next step, I'm really just using a bigger piece of tape, and I'm just going to tape this decal where I want it. So I'll put part of it onto the decal at the top and get the decal right where I want it. Okay, try and get it straight. Put it down. I'm going to put it down lightly so I can reposition it. And you want to make sure you use some sort of masking tape or maybe even electrical tape, blue painter's tape, something that'll come off and won't leave a bunch of sticky residue. You just don't want to use mask or duct tape. It's going to leave a whole bunch of adhesive and it'd be a real pain to clean up. If you have a decal and you're trying to center it as well, probably want to back up from the car and take a few steps back, look at it, make sure it's right where you like it. And then I'll hop in the car again and make sure again that the position from the inside looks good as well. So I've managed to get it just a little bit high again. So this is why you always double check. So I'll move it down just a bit. Okay. You only get one chance at sticking this thing, so do all of this work ahead so you can get your decal on and it looks the best it can possibly look. Okay, so in this position, the decal is not visible at all from the inside, so it's not obstructing my view. So now what I'm going to do is just fold this up. Okay. It's going to be a little tricky. Alright, so I'm going to peel the backing off here, and as I peel it, you want to be very careful to make sure you're leaving the decal where it should be, which is on here. and it is not sticking, so I'm going to rub that area with my finger a little bit. There we go. And also I'm going to peel at an angle. It does seem to have some problems, so I'm just kind of going over everything with my fingernail a little bit. This is a pretty intricate design, so it's, you get to take your time, because you want the decal to stick to this adhesive right now and not this waxed paper. Let's give it another try. You also want to pull this paper off at an angle. Alright. And that looks really good. It's exactly what we wanted. Alright. Now, you just want to use some sort of credit card or plastic card to help you put this down. So all I'm going to do is take it and come from the top and I'm going to work down with it and also work out. And use your card to kind of scrape down with it, and then you can use your finger as well to sort of trace over it. Real intricate decals like this are going to be a little bit more difficult, so tracing over it to try and get any air. The good thing is you can get the air bubbles out really easy on a decal like this, because the pieces are so thin. But it does make applying it a little more difficult initially. Alright, and then we should just peel this back up and it should stay in place. Again, so you want to pull at an angle slowly, especially with these little pieces right here. Okay. And that's it. So if you want to, you could go back over it. So I could use this plastic waxed paper that they included and make sure these are affixed really well. Now I'm going to feel it. There's a couple of spots with air bubbles, so I'm going to work on that. And I'm going to use the card directly on the decal to try and squish that air bubble out. There we go. We're very close to the edge, so I'm going to trace over it with my finger again, because it can sometimes be difficult to see the air bubbles. I see one here. Again, I'm going to kind of push it to the edge. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. So let's take a look. So if we stand back, we can see the center is matched up pretty well with that antenna and with the logo down below. So this Audi S4 is officially dope, and it's that easy to put on a decal.